with you. Let me, come on, wait, what happened? Let me get this thing started up here. Mm-mm. Let me get this thing started up. Wait, wait, what happened? Wait, no, I don't need that. I want this. Where is, hey, did, okay, I found it. There we go. All right, let me get some coffee going. I gotta get some coffee going. Gotta get some coffee going. Let me make sure that works. All right. Okay. I need. Wait. What do I need? We need some water. Make some. Gotta make some coffee. Coffee. Just coffee. That's all we doing. Gonna make some coffee. Hey James, you on your second coffee? I'm on my first. I'm up. You know what? I'm up. Wait. Where's my Hello Kitty cup? I was gonna change and not use my Hello Kitty cup. But how about barbaric you think I am? I gotta have my Hello Kitty cup. Coffee with whiskey. No, Shane. No. Just coffee. Y'all trying to turn me into an alcohol. I don't drink alcohol that much. Not as much as my live streams would lead people to believe. Like, people see my live streams, they think I'm drinking all the time. I hardly ever drink. Like, I only drink on. Hey, stop looking at my butt. Stop looking at my butt. What are you doing? What are you doing down there? Being weird. Let me get this coffee going. We got some coffee going. We got some people in here. What y'all talking? Hey, why are you come here? Why are you being weird? Rhea said hi. Hey Rhea. Hey handsome. What is today's chat? I don't know. You tell me. What do you want to talk about, James? I don't know. I'm trying to think if anything interesting happened to me today. G Dub said just got home and started watching, drinking with chat. What all I missed? Drinking with Chief. Tanduai. Like Chief had me drinking Tanduai. What's for dinner? What did I didn't really have anything for dinner. I normally just eat, around the afternoon. How was that Tanduai review, please? Uh, it is Tanduai. It's cheap rum. It wasn't necessarily good, and it wasn't necessarily bad. It was what's the word I'm looking for? Tanduai rum. If I could describe in one word, it would be effective. It was effective. It made me a little loopy. I'm cooking Be Coal Express before my girlfriend gets home from work. That's awesome, Shane. Number one selling rum in the world. Well, it's cheap. Like, it's priced right. It's like this was like $1.50. Like $1.50. In the chat earlier, like Chief sent me like $5. Is that drinking money? I was like, damn, Chief, that's like 3 bottles of Tanduai. Come on, mix this coffee up. Let's get some coffee going. Stir, baby, stir. But I was walking to the store earlier, and I was talking to Chief on the phone, and on my way back from the store, Chief said, you know, because he'd been missing a lot of my live streams. I said, just for you, Chief, as soon as I get home, back to the condo, I'll start a live stream for you. Because that's the kind of friend I am. And then, and so then, Chief would give me the peer pressure. All is quiet so far. Getting ready for Halloween at the State Fair. Yeah, I love the State Fair. Get a big smoked turkey leg for me, James. I mean, obviously you can't send it over here, but eat a turkey leg for me, because I sure would like one of those big ginormous smoked turkey legs from the fair. Ray Senenhars, Gary Walker, B. Cole Express, one of my faves. Shane tried what today? Tried Kansi, and very good as well. I have no idea what Kansi is. Shane said, I prefer a Tanduay over all the expensive liquors. I wouldn't go that far, Shane. We had Kansi last week when I was in Bacolod. Okay, so I guess Bacolod, like, is Kansi like, you know, like the regional specialty in Bacolod? Like, is that what they're known for? You know, like, of course, Bicol Express known for Bicol, and like in Tagaytay, it's Bulalo. Gary Walker's at Sharon's Kansi House, Shane. Teresa. Wait, what? That's a long name. Teresa Monday Sir Malambopella. Hello, Mr. Philip. Philip's here? Where's Philip? Who's Philip? Kansi's a soup similar to bulalo. Okay, then I could get down with that. Because I'm definitely down with bulalo. Bulalo makes me happy. Let me close this door here. Keep the smoke from going out. I'm gonna need a cigarette. Talk to y'all. I know I got at least 4 people that talk to me. Maybe, hey, what are you doing over there? You're supposed to be following me. Hey, I'm over here. Look, this is me. Come on with me. We're going this way. Hey, what are you doing? What? Why is this thing being difficult? Okay, I think we got it now. Thing being difficult. All right, what do we got? What do we got here? Oh, hey, what happened? Dad and Eva and Bobby and Angela, Joshua's here, and Katie cooking out. Susie may show up. Family thing, wish you was here also. Well, at some point, when everybody's there, give me a video call. Like, I'll talk to everybody. Nan Yam Payne says, "Is that a robot?" Yeah, it's my gimbal is filming me. Shane said, "I'm going back and forth from the kitchen to my living room right now, so I don't have too much time to interact, but I'm listening." I appreciate you, Shane. Appreciate you a lot. That's cool. Thank you, Nan. Yeah, I like my little robot buddy over there. It's not a It's not a robot. Ray pays a street kid to hold the camera. Yeah, that's what it is. Uh, I don't know if I paid like a little Filipino kid, it'd probably do better than my little robot because I'm always here lately. Seems like it's always getting off track, gets distracted. Nan Yam said, "Your voice is epic, fire." Oh, I appreciate you. I got I got a voice for radio. Nobody wants to look at me. Just put me on the radio and let me talk. Get some coffee. Mm-mm-mm. Coffee is yummy. Hey, why is everything black? Is it just me? Wait. Wait. Am I black? What's going on? Can you? Oh, no, okay, I'm back. Wait, am I frozen? Hold on a minute. Let's see. Frozen. Something going on here. Alright. Wait. Yeah, yes, you do. What, have a face for radio? Gory's here. What's going on, Gory? Gory and Associates. I am an associate of Gory. We associate. James said, we'll try to video chat. Maybe too early for you. Yeah, I don't know. Hit me up around like 7 p.m. your time, something like that. I think that'll work. Gary Walker said, chicken inasal is Bacolid's food claim to fame. Maybe Consi's second, not sure. Okay. Nan said, how do you like being there? Man, I love it, Nan. Like, Tagaytay is my happy place. I can't really see myself living anywhere else. I plan on visiting all over the Philippines, but home will be Tagaytay. Like, I always come back home to Tagaytay. Kevin, hi, my name is Kevin. How are you doing? Kevin Gonzalez. I'm doing good, Kevin. Where are you from? Kevin Gonzalez. Like, that could be anywhere. That could be, like, Gonzalez could be Philippines or, you know, Mexico, Texas. Gory and Associate, give me a heart. Like done, number 6. All right, we up to 8 likes. Appreciate y'all. Gary Walker, not frozen. You're fine. All right. Gordon Associate coming in with the emojis. How are you doing, my friend? I am doing awesome. I was a little bit tipsy earlier today, but I'm here drinking some coffee, trying to stay coherent for a little while. Having a visit with my friends and family. All right, Det Valone said, Magandang gabi. That means good evening. Weena Jumps is here waving and putting heart emojis. Hey, Weena. Weena is a jump roping fool. If y'all aren't subscribed to Weena Jumps, hold on. I'll get her. I'll get you in a little bit, Weena. I gotta. Nan said, sweet Shane, how long have you been here? I moved over here in October of last year, so I'm right at a year, like a little over a year being here. And said, what time is it? It is 6 a.m. in the U.S. It is 6 p.m. here in the Philippines. What part of the U.S. are you from, Nan? And do you have a, Nan, Nanyamka Laws. Wait, I'm gonna subscribe. I know you got 5 subscribers. I don't have any videos, but in case you ever decide to make a video, Nan, you will have another subscriber. Uh, wait. James said, "Is Lynn in the chat?" I don't know. She may be stalking in the background. I don't know, James. 6 p.m. James, 5 a.m. here, near the Pentagon. Okay. I lived when I was a kid. My dad worked at the Pentagon, and we lived in Woodbridge, Virginia. It was kind of like a suburb of D.C. Shane said, "I've been here 2.5 years." Awesome. What part of the Philippines you live in, Shane? Nan said, "Oh, thank you. I'll sub now." Oh, I appreciate you. You know, I didn't do it just to, like, but I'm a big believer in like giving support to the people that give support to you, and you know, you took the time. You know, a lot of people will be scrolling through videos and they'll see a video and you know they may even watch it for a little bit, but then they'll scroll away. But like you took the time to like, put a comment, like engage, and I really do appreciate that. Like, Woodbridge is nice. I am super nervous about going live. Well, you have to have at least 50 subs to be able to go live on YouTube. But if you like, if that's something that you want to do at some point, man, just hang around with me. There's a very supportive community, and we'll get you there. I really love your voice. Wait, what did I say? Oh, plus I. I think that's plus I. Plus I really love your voice. Well, thank you, man. Shane said 1 year in Sikyor, the rest around Manila. Yeah, I didn't leave nothing behind in Manila. Plus I really love your voice. Thank you, Nan. What's good with you? Yeah, like I would go to Sikyor, but like I said, I didn't leave anything in Manila. I don't like I only go to Manila if I have to. Like I'll go through there whenever like I'm gonna go to Angela City or something like that. But yeah, I ain't trying to go to Manila. So you live in Sikihor now? Hey, Gino's here. That's Dazzle TV. Y'all subscribe to Dazzle TV if you're not. Good evening, Ray. Nan, do they have credit unions over there? I really don't know. But I like eventually I'm gonna open a Philippines bank account. But Michael C, hey bro, good evening. Hey Michael C. Nature Boy, is it raining? No, Nature Boy, it's not raining. It rained a little bit earlier today. It's nice and cool out. Okay. Gino, Dazzle TV, no credit unions in the Philippines. I didn't think I'd ever seen any. Gary Walker says hey to Gino. Michael C says hey to Gino. Just regular banks. Okay. Gino, did Dazzle see the short that I put out earlier? She had a starring role in my slideshow short from Trip to. Oh, why are you not following me? She had a starring role in my slideshow short. from the recent trip. Are you planning on staying, Hillbilly Man, 1974, are you planning on staying in the Philippines? Absolutely. Cover your ears, James. I, I tell everybody, like, I don't plan on going back to the U.S. unless somebody dies. If I have to attend a funeral, that's about the only way that they're going to get me to go back to the U.S. I love it in the Philippines. Nan, do you have Cash App? How do we support you? I do have Cash App. Look, like like I wouldn't normally, like, but since you asked, I will put it up here. It's RAYMEAUX $Raymo. Raymo. And this was from an earlier live stream where I was doing an English lesson. That's good with you. What's good with you? And see, I always say it's better to say, hey, what's good with you, than to say, how are you? Like if you ask somebody like, how are you? Like that gives them the opportunity to start complaining about something, like, oh, my back's been hurting, or like I got the sniffles or whatever. But when you say what's good with you, then that makes them think, hey, what's going on in my life that's good? And that's what I want to hear, because I like hearing when things are going good with people. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up to these comments. Hey Gary, hey Michael C. Yes, she did. Good. Like, Dazzle's a little star. I mean, she's a big star, but she's little. You know what I'm saying? Nature Boy, are you gonna join a band and be the lead singer for Bar LOL? They love rock and roll over there. Y'all don't want me to sing. Like, I like to sing, but I ain't that good at it. Walk in G61 does like wavy hand things and said hi. New subscriber watch. Thank you, Walkin'. I appreciate that, brother. More waving. Nature Boy, you can sing some Guns N' Roses, LOL. No, because Axl Rose, like, he would be able to hit those high notes. Like, I can't hit a high note. For me to hit a high note, I'd have to climb up on top of a ladder. That's the only way I'd hit a high note. Nan said, love it, with a heart. Thank you, Nan. I appreciate you so much. And I hope, to see you again, like in more live streams. I like to get to know people. I tell people all the time, it's like, I don't have YouTube subscribers. I have YouTube friends. Shane said, that's my brother's philosophy. He strongly prefers to stay here. Absolutely. Walking light, more wavy hands. Appreciate you, Walking. Nan says, my brother loves that team on your hat, the Saints. Right now we're in line for the #1 draft pick because, well, we suck this year. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. The Saints suck this year. They're probably gonna suck for about 2 or 3 more years. But hopefully they'll get it figured out and like put a competitive team back on the field. Fran, what's up, Ray? Also, Daily Joke. Where's the Daily Joke? Do you want me to tell a daily joke? Friend got some good jokes. Sean said, can I buy a Filipino with 3 chickens? I don't know. I don't know what the going going rate is, but I will tell you, like Filipino is normally a man or just someone from the Philippines in general. But just to help you out with further spelling, that's the way you spell Filipino. There's no PH. I know it's Philippines, but when you're referring to a person from the Philippines, it's Filipino. But I don't know the current Filipino chicken exchange rate. Mr. Salty Baller retracted a message. I would be very interested by what someone named Mr. Salty Baller had to say. Friend, did you hear about the man who lost his left side? I don't know. Doesn't sound like there's anything right about that. He's all right. Yeah, okay, he's all right. Nan said, I'll keep in touch. That's awesome. Like, honestly, like, I come in pretty much same time every day. Nan, you are a winner. Proverbs 11:30. I'm going to write that down. I like Proverbs, so I'm going to check what Proverbs 11:30 is. And you know what? There's no time like the present. Let's go on. Hold on. Let's read it together. Proverbs 11:30. Let's find out what Proverbs 11:30 is talking about. All right. Come on. Wyatt, search. Proverbs 11:30 states, "The fruit of the righteousness is a tree of life, and the one who is wise saves lives." Or in some translation, he who wins souls is wise. So basically, Proverbs 11:30 is saying to like proselytize and help bring souls into the kingdom of heaven. I got you. I appreciate that word, Nan. Friend, who's the winner? This guy? You're a winner too, friend. Shane said, if you go far enough into the province, you can buy a person, but then I'll have to disappear you. Nan said, Ray is the winner. We are all winners in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Friend said, thanks. Absolutely. Like, you know, I haven't said my life philosophy yet in this live stream. I normally repeat myself. Y'all hear the same things all the time in my live stream, and that's like the only thing I want in life is to be happy and for everybody else to be happy. Like, I am not the person that's gonna like tell other people that they're living their life wrong. Like, if they're happy, whatever they're doing in life, I want them to keep doing it, keep being happy. Like, I have no business trying to tell any other person, how to live their life. Friend said, thanks, but I'm not a Christian. That's okay, friend. Like I said, whatever, friend, is okay. You are a walking blessing. Absolutely. Prasenj Mana says, yo, Prasenj. Am I saying that right? Prasenj Mana. Manna from heaven. Yo. Friend said, thanks, Nan. Yeah, like, and I can tell Nan's like a true Christian. Like, you get these people that, go to church and then, claim to be Christians and then, like, treat everybody else like they're dirt. Like, just if they're not a Christian. And that's, like, I don't believe in all that. Prasan said, do I know anime? You know anime? I've never been a big fan of anime. I just can't get into it. I don't know. I guess I'm just too old. Like I'm used to, Tom and Jerry. Like, as far as cartoons go, like Tom and Jerry or Shane knows anime. Y'all can talk about anime. Sweet 25. I know who that is. That's Sally Grace. Hi, good evening, everyone. Hello, Ray Kumastaka. Mabuti Daman, Sally Grace. I am doing good. Tony Rain. That's my buddy. He comes in here all the time, just retracting messages. That's all he does. He like every once in a while, I'm caught up. I can catch and see what he says before he retracts it, and he's got some good stuff to say. Like I like his comments whenever I have time to read them. Nan said, "I'm so glad I crossed your live. I will see you again. It was an honor to be here. I love God and people. I'm not pushy with my beliefs. May each of you have an award-winning day." Thank you, Nan. You're a winner in my book. Like, oh, Prasanj said, "I am from India." Okay. I get a lot of viewers from India. I'm subscribed to a lot of channels from people in India. They're mostly cooking channels, and a lot of them they don't like they don't do any speaking. They just have like all the ingredients written in Hindi, and I don't read Hindi, so I don't know some of the ingredients. I have no idea what they're cooking, but I like watching them cook. I would like to know how to cook some Indian food at one day. I like cooking. Fran says bye to Nan. Nan says blessings, friend, and to all. Thank you, Nan. I appreciate it. But yeah, like I was saying, like, I don't like. I believe that everybody doesn't have to believe the same thing. Um, you need to believe whatever it is that makes you happy. Uh, Sally Gray said, "Me and G Dub, we have a great lunch. We eat Kansi. So yummy, Ray. Did you try the Kansi?" No, G Dub was in here and we were talking about he had Kansi earlier today, and he was saying it was like bulalo. It was a soup, and I said I would be down with trying some Kansi because that sounds delicious. Friend gives a trophy. Press ends. Where are you from? Uh, I am from the U.S. in Louisiana, but right now, for probably the rest of my life, I plan on living in the Philippines. I am in Tagaytay in the Philippines. Me and Hello Kitty love it here. What's Kansi? Haven't tried it before. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look it up. Friend lives in Pampanga. Okay. Pampanga. I don't know what the way they were describing it before. Kansi was like a type of soup. Let's look it up. Kansi. Oh wait, I misspelled it. Kansi is a Filipino beef soup originating from Iloilo, which is spread across the rest of the Western Visayas region. It is made with beef shank and bone marrow boiled until gelatinous. It is uniquely slightly soured with fruits like batuan or balimbi. Okay. So basically, like it sounds like it's kind of like a sour version of bulalo. Presence, you love India. Yeah, I wouldn't mind visiting India at some point. Percentage. Shane said, "Do you drive or ride a motorbike, or are you smart enough to stay off the road?" I am smart enough to stay off the road. I tell everybody it's like, one thing I don't want to. I don't want to own anything. Like, so I would never want to own a motorbike. Like, you know, I could see there'd be times where like I might go somewhere and then rent a motorbike for a few days or a week or whatever. just to explore, but that would be like in the province. Like I wouldn't want to drive a motorbike in the city or anything like that. Like I like sitting in the back, uh, pretending I'm a rock star. You know, let someone else worry about the stress of driving. I'm just gonna kick back and be a rock star in the back seat. Uh, Sally Gray said, Cansey is a cow bone marrow. Sounds tasty. Persimmon said, summer or winter. Here, it's, I don't know, it's the burr months. I don't know. It's like I don't know what, I don't know what time of year you would classify this as in the Philippines. Like, you know, you have summer and then the rainy season and then whatever time this is, the nice time in the Philippines. Uh, Friend said, I want winter, but it doesn't snow here. Yeah, it's never snowed here. It's always summer. Now where I live, like you need to visit Tagaytay, friend. Like it's nice and cool. G Dub, I haven't had Bulalo Ray, but my Kansi tasted like a ramped up pot roast without the carrots or potatoes, unfortunately. Yeah, like they have the like the meats, like if it's cooked the same way as Bulalo, which like is very long time, like the meat is very tender, and they put like in Bulalo there's like cabbage and I don't know some other kind of green thing in there, and it's delicious. Like I like to take like a spoonful of rice and I dip it in like the Bulalo juice, and kind of like the rice, soak it up and eat it. Oh, so good. Shane said, I own a motorbike, but I'm young and dumb. Oh, Percentage retracted a message. Friend, not in a million years. I don't know what that means. Percentage, what season in USA? Right now it'd be, I think they would classify it as fall or autumn. Autumn or fall. It's not true winter yet. Bro, Halloween is coming. Oh, absolutely. End of the well, not too many more days. It'll be Halloween. I'll be here to scare y'all with all this. It won't snow in a million years. No, it's not. It's not gonna snow in the Philippines. And I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. Like I am not a big fan of snow. Around me, we have Halloween and Christmas decorations up at the same time. Exactly, Shane. Like, um, Philippines starts decorating for Christmas, at the beginning of September. Where'd my cigarettes? Oh, they fell down here. The beginning of September. I was saying, like, if ever I have a house or something like to decorate, then I'm gonna make like a zombie Santa with some skeleton reindeer to put out in the front of the house. Someone sent me a message. Hold on, let me see. Uh, y'all just give me a second. I gotta respond to a message. Got some friends in Manila. I gotta help them out. Like get their joyride set up for tomorrow. Pogie, yes sir. Good evening, Passage. Halloween or Christmas? Well, it's gonna be Halloween, but like in the Philippines, you start celebrating Christmas September. Pogie said, "How is the day? Everything's been going good today, Pogie. Like, uh, Pogie's my nephew in Zambales, Subic. Friend, and also Ray, just call me Eli. All right, Eli, I will not forget that. And I'm glad you told me. Like because I kind of like to have like a personal connection to people, and I will see your uh, what's it called, handle, YouTube handle, and I will associate that with Eli. And see, Pogie won't ever tell me his name. Prasinj said bye. All right, Prasinj. Hopefully I see you again, brother. Eli said thanks. That is cool. Pogie, I'm surprised Pogie's not giving us like all the lowdown on how Halloween is celebrated in the Philippines. Pogie, when you were a kid, did you go like door to door trick or treating? Does most houses like keep something for kids to go trick or treating, or uh, how does it work? How does it work for kids on Halloween in the Philippines? Oh, what is the procedure? I think on Halloween, like I'm just gonna go buy a bunch of candy and I'm just gonna walk around looking for kids. That might seem kind of creepy though, just some random Kano walking around giving little kids candy. I don't know. How would that go over, Pogie? You think I should walk around with a bunch of candy, looking for little kids? Was that? I mean, like my intentions would be pure. I just want little kids to be happy on Halloween, but uh, I don't know how it would look. Me walking around looking for little kids to give candy to. But I know that I don't think that they go door to door like they do in the States. Pogie said, my Uncle Ray at 486 MD, when I was trick or treating, the other kids got candy, I always got a rock. Someone was putting a rock in your bag? That ain't cool. Eli said they need to go and sing in the front of your house when Christmas. Yeah, they do. Over here, like caroling is a big thing, for sure. Uncle, where is my daily allowance? Over here, Pogie, over here, uncles give allowance to their nephews. Like, I don't think that's a thing. I think you're making that up, Pogie. Uh, I, I don't think I've ever seen, any uncle like giving anybody any money. Eli, and they do it at night. Remember Charlie Brown Halloween? Yeah, it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, going into the pumpkin. Okay. Oh, okay. When they were trick or treating, he got a rock. Yeah, it's a great. It's Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Linus believed in the Great Pumpkin. Eli, like, let me sleep. Go in the morning. Eli, why night? What, trick or treating? Because when it's not on the weekend, then kids would have to wait till they got out of school. Like Halloween wasn't a holiday, so you went to school, then you got home, you got out of your school clothes, and then you dressed up in your costume. And by that time, it's about maybe like 6 o'clock at night. I mean, you got to have dinner first. You can't just go straight out eating candy. You got to have dinner, and then you're dressed in your costume, and then you go out. Bama said, "Hey Ray, missed you this morning. 18 innings of World Series kept me busy." LOL. That's cool, Bama. Like I was just on here Drinking for Chief. Free the world. Hey, bud. What's going on, FTW? I give nephew 20,000 pesos per week. Right, Poggy? You just shut up, G-Dub. G-Dub making up stories trying to make me broke. Eli said, 20,000. Free the world said, let's go Dodgers. Yeah, I'm pulling for the Dodgers just because, like, I'm not a big baseball fan, but my buddy Gino's a baseball fan, and Gino likes the Dodgers. So, for my friend's sake, like, I am pulling for the Dodgers. Sula, wait, hold on. But hey, Sula, let me wait. Let me catch up. We splitting this 50-50, right, Poggy? G-Dub's extorting me. Starflight Sky 777 said, hey all, Halloween when we were kids we sang, played tin whistle at every door and we got money. One house gave popcorn. A night younger, after about 50 songs or tunes played, we got about 30 quid. Okay, so I'm assuming this is all in the UK. So in the UK they give money and not candy. Well, that's probably healthier. But you give money to a kid, they're going to buy candy anyway. Sula said, hey everyone, did you get a nap, Ray? I'm in town waiting to collect my brother, so if I disappear, you'll know I'm driving. No, Sula, I did not get a nap. Costume to school. I didn't even think about that, but I remember how, we'd wear Halloween costumes to school. But like I said, normally, like when you came home, like you had to have dinner and all that before you were allowed to go out trick-or-treating. Starlight, love from Ireland. Oh, hey, Starlight. Sula's from Ireland as well. Shane said, my allowance is only 1,000 per week. All right. Otani kicking arse. Otani, is that like the pitcher for the Dodgers? I think, if I remember right. Dodger up 2-1 games. That's awesome. At 4-6, that's lovely. What's a bayou? Like a small lake type body of water? I'm trying to think of the definition, but a bayou is kind of like a swamp, but not as swampy. I don't know what the technical let me look up the technical definition of a bayou. We're going to learn some stuff. Bayou definition. It's in the southern U.S., a marshy outlet of a lake or river. So if you've got a lake or a river, then like there's a marshy area that's associated with that lake or river. That part is called the bayou. It's a marsh. So basically, marsh and bayou are pretty much the same thing. Starlight, what part of Ireland are you in? Cork, was it? Okay. So you know Starlight in Cork. Sula, it's basically a ditch. Starlight, morning from Ireland, everyone. Hey, Starlight. Hey, Percentage is back. Welcome back, Percentage. Starlight, Sula, west of Ireland, Galway. Okay. Eli said, I need to go. All right, Eli. Like, I hope to see you in the next one, brother. I'll be waiting for your next joke. Sula's at 46. Okay. Eli, anyways, bye. I appreciate you being here, Eli. Like I said, I'll look for you on the next one. Starlight, I used to live there once upon a time. Sula says bye to Eli. Eli, I'm gonna ready another joke when I get to the stream tomorrow. I'll be looking forward to it, Eli. Eli always tells a good joke. Bama said, "Don't act like a bayou is where the water boy lives." LOL. No, see, uh, that's that's probably more like that would be a swamp. Uh, like I think a swamp is just like a marshy body of water that doesn't have any access to any fresh water. It's more stagnant as a swamp. So a bayou is like a fresher version of a swamp. Born on the bayou, born on the bayou. Anna's here. One moment with AMFR. Good evening, host. Good evening, Anna. Eli, just call me Eli Sula. Yep. Anna says, AMFR says, good evening, everyone. Sula. Okay, Eli, I might forget, but we'll try to remember. I'll remember for you, Sula. Uh, like I would be using your real name, but I don't know. Uh, I don't know how you'd feel about that, but you let me know, Sula, if it's cool to use your real name. I'll start calling you by your real name. Gita Gary Walker says organic is a organic. That's me. Otani. Otani is a Japanese baseball star who is being ranked against Babe Ruth and coming out on top to the pundits. He's definitely phenomenal. Okay. Otani is awesome, said man. JG, morning friends, morning JG. What's good with you? What is good? Wait, what's going on here? What is good with you? Yeah, I don't know anything about baseball. Like I coached baseball. Like like uh, I was like 9 and 10, uh, and then I moved up to 11 and 12-year-old boys, and then I was like the assistant coach for the all-star team. But like I like watching little kids play baseball. Like to me that's fun. Like because I'm excited for the kids. But baseball as a sport, just the, without having any kind of emotional investment in like the players, boring to me. JG, it's a great day to be alive. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sula, do you know Amos Moses by Jerry Reed? He sang about the bayou and the son being ate by an alligator. My mother loves that song. I don't know if I know that song, but I know Polk Salad Annie. Polk Salad Annie. Nah, 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 nah. Gators got your granny. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all know nothing about no Polk Salad Annie. Sula is good for me, right? Gotcha, Sula. Sula, JG, it sure is. JG, loved watching my kids when they were kids playing sports. It was fun watching all the kids play. Yeah, like, you know, it's totally different for me as far as kids sports. Like, I would watch, little kids playing soccer or little kids playing hockey or like stuff that I have no interest in. But if little kids are doing it and having fun, like it makes me happy. I just enjoy watching little kids have fun. I was actually a hockey coach too. And by hockey coach, I mean I was the guy that like opened the gate to go on and off the ice. That was my job. I was the gate opener. Uh, 46 MD said, I'm headed out to Galveston. Okay, you from southern Texas? Like I lived in Brownsville for a lot of years before I came to the Philippines. JD, soccer was awesome. I don't know about soccer being awesome. Like I said, I'd have fun watching the little kids play. Sula, any American I ask doesn't know the song, hooray, yet we always listen to it here, but some songs in USA I have never heard of, even though they might be a UK group from the 70s, 80s. I guess it's whatever. Starlight said, hurling. Hurling? You mean curling? I don't. Are we talking about a sport? Hurling. Sula, I think you'd love that song, Ray, for your karaoke. You should check it out. It's good fun. Sula, whatever they put on the radio. JD, yes, kids playing soccer was comical and cute. Yeah, that would be. Now it's got to be like a certain age. Like, I couldn't, like, when my little ones were playing t-ball, like I was coaching. I had been coaching, like, you know, the older boys this whole time. But when, like, my kids started t-ball, like, they asked me to, like, help coach. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Like, kids out in the field picking flowers, I didn't have the patience. Like, I was too competitive. I was used to, like, you know, my older kids, like, being able to coach them. Like, you can't coach, like, 4 and 5 year olds. They're just all over the place. I don't have the patience to coach them. Starlight said, yeah, Ray, look up again. Look up hurling, fastest field sport in the world. Okay. I'm fixing to look up hurling. Hold on. Sally Grace said, good night, Ray. Tomorrow, duty again. See you next time, Ray. God bless you. God bless you, Sally Grace. I hope you're safe at work tomorrow for your 24-hour shift. Sula, Bill Murray said he loved his first hurling game in Dublin. Okay, I'm fixing to look up. Wait, okay, first, now that I'm caught up, I'm going to look up what is the name of that song. What was the name? Amos Moses. All right, first I'm going to look up Amos Moses. Lyrics. Song by Jerry Reed. Amos. Where's the lyric? All right, let me look. Wait. Come on. I'm trying to verify that I'm human. What is going on? Okay. Intro. Yeah, here comes Amos. Now, Amos Moses was a Cajun. He lived by himself in the swamp. He hunted alligator for a living. He just knocked him in the head with a stone. The Louisiana law gonna get you, Amos. It ain't legal hunting alligators down in the swamp, boy. Now, everybody blamed his old man for making him mean as a snake. When Amos Moses was a baby, his daddy would use him for alligator bait. Tie a rope around his waist and throw him in the swamp. Alligator bait in the Louisiana bayou. About 45 minutes southeast of Thibodaux, Louisiana, lived a man called Doc Millsap and his pretty wife Hannah. Well, they raised up a son that could eat up his weight in groceries. They named him after a man of the cloth, called him Amos Moses. Now the folks around South Louisiana said Amos was a hell of a man. He could trap the biggest, the meanest alligator and just use one hand. That's all he got left because alligator bit it. Left arm gone clean up to the elbow. Well, the sheriff got wind that Amos was in the swamp tracking alligator skin, so he snuck in the swamp, gonna get the boy, but he never come out again. Well, I wonder where the Louisiana sheriff went to. Well, you can sure get lost in the Louisiana bayou. I think that's about all the lyrics. Let me see where I'm at in the comments. I'm missing a lot of comments. All right. I'll catch back up, and then I'm going to find out about hurling. 46, are you from Louisiana? My wife's family is from Cameron, Louisiana, Lake Charles. Yeah, I'm familiar with Lake Charles. Southern Louisiana. That's Kunas territory. Sula, what's your county team? Hurling sounds like me after a night of heavy drinking. Yeah, I hear you, JG. Is hurling the thing with the big logs, or wait? I'm gonna look up hurling in a second. So the way they teach sports here in Ireland, they are rough. They tell the kids to get up the effing field, the feckin' field. In UK, they'll tell kids how wonderful they are and high praise. The kids are only fives. Carrie at Starlight. Okay, Carrie. Good evening, Ray. Hope you're well. God bless. Thank you, Belush Traveler. G-Dub. Jerry Reed is the man. I'm so glad you read it out. Haha, I got to go. All right. Safe drive, Sula. And now let me look up what hurling is. Hold on. Hurling. Hurling sport. What is hurling? Hurling is an outdoor team game of ancient Gaelic Irish origin, played by men and women, one of Ireland's native Gaelic games. It shares a number of features with Gaelic football, such as the field and goals, the number of players, and much terminology. Okay, what is it? What did they do? Hold on, let me. Oh, they got like. So it looks kind of like lacrosse. Is it kind of like lacrosse? It looks kind of like lacrosse. Starlight said, the kingdom, Sula, oh, nice to meet you. Sula will be back. She's got to drive. The Jets finally won a game. Awesome, Nature Boy. I hope they keep winning. That way the Saints will keep the #1 draft pick. Hopefully they won't squander it if they get it. Gary Walker said, Ray, you know that Jerry Reed is Bert's trucker buddy in Smokey and the Bandit, Great Country Boy. Yeah, I know Jerry Reed. For sure. Nature Boy, can you watch games out there? Yeah. Like, I'm not really interested in, like, watching every Saints game because that would be torture. But there's what is it? DAZN, DAZN. You can get like a subscription, watch all the NFL games and boxing and all kinds of stuff. It's like a sports channel, like international. But there was one Jerry Reed song that I liked. I can't think of the name of it. Let me see if I can look that up. Jerry Reed songs. Oh, okay, yeah. Eastbound and down, 18 wheels of trucking. They gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Eastbound and watch old bandit run. Okay. I know she got the gold mine, I got the shaft. Nature Boy, do they like baseball in the Philippines? It's the World Series. I don't think a lot of Filipinos like basketball. I would say is the majority of the population would follow basketball. There may be some baseball fans. I don't know. I know my friend Gino, but he lived a long time in the U.S. and he's a baseball fan, He likes the Dodgers. Nature Boy said, I'm going to join a band out there and sing Bob Marley. James got to go. Billy waking up. Coffee time. Give Billy a hug for me. I'll try and get some sleep early, and I'll try and wake up early enough to get your phone call. Like if y'all want a video chat later on. Join a band out there and sing Bob Marley. Well, you can do Bob Marley karaoke. Like, you can find a karaoke party pretty much all over the Philippines. Just, wait for your turn, grab the mic, put on some Three Little Birds, and sing your heart out. Starlight said, no woman, no fry. LOL. You go, what are you trying? I like fried food. No woman, no cry. I think, Three Little Birds is definitely one of my favorites. But I like, is it love? Is this love that I'm feeling? I wanna love you. I wanna love and treat you right. I'm gonna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with a roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. That's right, one of my favorites. They cut off your electricity to save power sometimes. Not in the condo. Like sometimes they have brownouts, especially like in the province, because the power grid is inconsistent. But here in the condo, the few times that the powers went out, like they've got a generator and I just flip a switch and I have power. Nature Boy said, you're good, you can be my bass player. LOL. Redemption song. I don't know if I could sing a redemption song. Man was a pirate on a merchant ship. Wait, I know it's a pirate merchant ship. I know the chorus. Won't you hear me sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. All right. Outside mine. I got three little birds in my head. Did you play any instruments back in the day? The only instrument I ever played was I played the recorder, and for a brief period of time I played the trombone in school. Didn't stick. It did not stick. My gay son said, you are hot, LOL. Well, tell him, thank you. Like, I don't mind being called hot, whether it's a man, woman. Like, I take it as a compliment. I'm only into women, but I'll take a compliment from anybody. Much appreciated. This is my town, so get out. Dude, I was talking about that in another live stream. Like, I don't know what it is, but like homosexual men think I'm very hot. But I always take it as a compliment. I don't like. There's no sense, people getting bent out of shape. Like if, it to me is no different than like if a woman, that's not my type, like gives me a compliment. I'm not gonna say, why the hell are you saying something nice to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if someone says nice some nice thing about you, like just take it for what it is. Just something nice. It doesn't have to mean anything. Uh, but we're how long have we been on here? Oh, only 70 minutes. I normally do an hour and a half. I don't know. I don't know how much longer I can keep talking. I normally don't I normally don't do a live stream like I did earlier today. That was like 2.5 hours. I might need to save my voice. And my subscribers are going down at the moment. Or not subscribers, the viewers, my friends that are viewing this live stream. And Gary Walker said, my cousin opened for Jerry Reed back in the 1980s in his hometown of Atlanta. Okay. Like I had ties to like country, like early, like old school country music. Like we were like family friends with George Jones, and then one of my cousins, I think it was my third cousin or something like that, was like the piano player for Conway Twitty. So we'd always go to see like Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn and Jimmy Crash Craddock, and just all kinds of Crystal Gale, like back in that time. Nature Boy. No problem. I'll see you next time. It was fun. Thank you, thank you. Oli Lee said ni hao. Ni hao Oli. For those of you not in the know, that is hello in Chinese. I know because when my little girl was like a little girl, there was a show that was called Ni Hao Kailan, which is basically like Dora the Explorer for Chinese. Starlight's at 11:11. Is it 11:11? Is that what time it is? At night or daytime? That's daytime, isn't it? 11:11. Gary Walker, yeah, I've got shit to wrap up. Have a great night, Ray and viewers. All right, Gary. Yeah, I'm gonna be out of here. My blue is bulletproof. Says I identify as Cap. Okay. Do you use comb? Nope. Nope. The Tagalog word for this is kalbo. I am kalbo. Starlight said 11:11 a.m. Okay. Well. Yeah, that's yeah, I'm bald. No cap. No cap. Get it? Okay. Can I use your crystal ball to predict my past? I don't know about a crystal ball. Oh, are you talking about my head? How would you predict your past? Like, your past would be known because it already happened. But where are we at? 75 minutes. All right, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna have one more cigarette. Y'all figure out last kind of stuff you want to talk about for about the last 5 to 10 minutes. Because apparently I got to get up early to talk to my family in Louisiana. They're all having some kind of party without me. So I've got to attend the party via video. Oh, you smoke Marlboro or Lucky Strike? This is Marlboro. Who was behind the camera at animatronic or something? Yeah, uh, it's my gimbal. It has like facial recognition, and so when I move, it moves. Wow, nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I, uh, Most of the time it does a good job. There's times it freaks out, but for the most part, I'm very happy with my purchase of this gimbal. It's the Insta360 Flow 2 is the name of the gimbal, and it does a good job. Oh, EQCTV says hello. What's going on, EQCTV? Let's go to your channel. I'm already subscribed. Yeah, I'm already subscribed. I knew I was. 18.5 thousand subscribers. Y'all check out EQC TV. Quality entertainment. Starlight said, "Hey Ray, new subscriber. Enjoy your night. Have fun watching hurling. Sending love to everyone." I will. I'll try and find a YouTube video about a hurling, so I'll be well versed next time I see you in the live stream. I appreciate you coming by, and don't be a stranger. I hope to see you in the next one. My blue is bulletproof. What is your favorite Harry Potter book? My favorite Harry Potter book would be what was my favorite Harry Potter book? It might be the Philosopher's Stone, like the first one. But if it wasn't that, then maybe Chamber. Wait, no, not Chamber of Secrets. Let's wait. No, not Chamber of Secrets. It would have been. What was the one uh, with the Wizarding Cup thing? I read all the books. Uh, don't ask me why. I was a grown up when I read them, but they were entertaining. Scott said, "Hey, big deal. What's going on, Big Scott?" I've never read a whole book in my life. Man, you should read a book. Like my favorite book of all time, and I've read it multiple times, even though it's like 1,000 pages, is The Stand by Stephen King. But it's like that big. Michael says, hey, Ray and everyone. What's going on, Michael? My blue is bulletproof. Where did you get that camera? Well, the camera is my iPhone, but the gimbal I got from Amazon. Like I said, it's the Insta360 Flow 2. I don't like reading, just don't. Well, I was an unpopular kid when I was growing up, so I spent a lot of time in my room reading books. I know, isn't it sad? Uh, Scott said, I watched The Stand. It was great. Like, the book is so much better. I know they say that all the time about movies, but the miniseries that they recently did was better than, like, the original Stand movie had like Molly Ringwald and Gary Sinise and it was like, it's hard, like I said, The Stand is like 1,000 pages, so like it's in depth. So trying to condense that to like one movie wasn't good. I didn't like it, but the miniseries wasn't that bad. My blues book reading is amazing. Yeah, I love to read. JG, nothing wrong with it, but it's not for me, and that's okay too, JG. Something simple. Wait, JJ said I watch documentaries and nature shows. I love documentaries and nature shows too, especially anything with oh, what's his name? David Attenborough. Like David Attenborough doing a nature documentary. Well, it puts me to sleep every time, but very entertaining when I can stay awake. But there's something about his voice just knocks me out. Uh, Michael said, agree at JG, but audiobooks are something I can handle and enjoy, especially while walking. Yeah, but I do audiobooks like to fall asleep too. My blue is bulletproof. Start with audiobook, JG. Yes, audiobooks might be cool. Yeah, I've got, wait, let's see. I probably won't, but never know. Yeah, get get the stand audio book. I've got it on my phone. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, where? Audible, Audible, where? Library. What all do I got on here? Hold on. I got a lot of books. I got The Long Walk from Stephen King, The Exchange, Game of Thrones, different seasons, Stephen King, uh, Pimsleur, Tagalog, lesson 1 through 5, 6 through, all the way to 20, I think. Got lots of Tagalog, and then The Stand by Stephen King, It by Stephen King, The Institute by Stephen King, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Wise Guy by Nicholas Pileggi, Harry Potter, The Sicilian by Mario Puzo, wrote Godfather books. Some Piers Anthony, Fellowship of the Rings, The Hobbit. I got a lot of audiobooks. I like listening to audiobooks sometime, like especially if I'm going to sleep. My blue is blue. Do you live in Las Vegas? Nope. I live in the Philippines. What is your favorite Pokemon? I do not have a favorite Pokemon. I was never into Pokemon. That was after my time. Uh, like Pokemon, I don't think Pokemons were a thing when I was a kid. My blue is bulletproof. Right now I'm reading The Name of Roses and 1984. 1984 is a good book, George Orwell. But I don't know if I know The Name of Roses. Yeah. 1984 is like the dystopian society, like that's where the phrase like Big Brother is watching you comes from. All right. So, thank you. Come here. What did you eat for dinner, Ray? Uh, Tanduai and chicken skin chips. I didn't have any dinner. Like I had, like earlier today, I had a bacon sandwich, and I think that's about all I've had to eat today. Uh, I love watching Big Brother. Okay. And JG said, Balut. Nope. Had no Balut. Do you watch Dragon Ball? No. That was also after my time. Like Dragon Ball Z. Like I'm familiar with, pretty much anything that's popular in pop culture, but it was after my time. Michael laughing at JG. Bacon is delicious. Yeah, I like me some bacon. I'm out of bacon now. I'm gonna have to make another run to SNR and restock my bacon supply. But I'm gonna keep eating bacon until my bacon grease pot is full. But we're are we at okay? We got about all right. I'll try and make it to 90 minutes. We got about 5 minutes left. My Blue is Bulletproof. Cartoons is for everyone to. I love cartoons, but like I said, it wasn't during my time like to get interested in it. Like, I like the cartoons like when I was a kid. It's nostalgic. JG, remember TV used to be entertainment. Now it's political crap or stupid shit. I can agree with that. Sometimes you just want to watch stupid shit, but mindless entertainment. But I don't watch the political stuff. Michael said bacon with eggs, chicken, burger, pizza, and on and on. Yeah, bacon, cheddar, potato soup is also yum. Yeah, add bacon to anything. Like, Michael, have you ever had chocolate covered bacon? It is delicious. Uh, I've had bacon ice cream. I bought half of beef and half of swine pig. I don't know what that means. Why do you live in the Philippines? Because I love it here. It definitely suits my personality. It's low stress. You know, I've I've gotten to the point in my life I don't want to deal with stress. Uh, I can just relax over here, breathe. Um, it is very comfortable, enjoyable life for me. It makes me happy. Uh, JG, half side of beef was $1,350. Wow. Yeah. Shane said, have you tried watch TV in the Philippines? You get 10 minutes of commercials for every 5 minutes of show. Yeah, like I do streaming subscriptions. I never just watch like regular Philippines TV. Uh, Micah said, yes, I have dark chocolate. Yeah, dark chocolate covered bacon. Delicious. Micah said, Philippines is pure happiness. My blue is bulletproof. Do you have a green card? You don't. I don't know if Philippines has a green card. They have visas like work visas, but I ain't trying to work. Like I'm retired. I do not work. I don't like. I'm not gonna. I don't want that stress anymore. Uh, I don't need to work, and so I don't. Shane said, Philippines is pure happiness. If you weren't born here and you have the income to not live in poverty. Yeah, that is true. That's true for sure, Shane. JG, is a lot cheaper buying quarter or half of beef from farm butcher or rancher. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that much beef all at once. Uh, my favorite place to take a break is the moon. Well, yeah, if you can just like stare up at the moon and contemplate life. Micah said, JG, I just ate and you're actually making me hungry again. Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I like to eat, but I haven't been eating very much lately. I'm just not that hungry. And JG's crying, laughing. My girlfriend, Lynn, like, she said she didn't like beef. Then I made her stuff with beef in it. She likes beef. She just like she just didn't like the way beef was prepared in the Philippines. That's what it was. Like Filipinos don't know how to prepare beef, except for bulalo, which is delicious. Uh, Chicken skin, half of pig was $250. Okay, yeah. See, like I, I could like I like to buy my meat, just what I need for whatever I'm making, fresh, just the amount that I need, because I don't like freezing meat. It seems like it gives a bad taste for everything. Uh, what do you think of Britney Spears? Do you pray for her? Uh, I I don't know that I've ever like actively prayed for Britney Spears by name, but yeah, I'll pray for everyone. Like I always have a general sense of prayerfulness for like everybody's happiness. Uh, JG, I'd divorce her if she didn't like beef. Might have said pray. I pray for everyone. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, like I forget what I made. Oh, like I made burritos one day. I had cooked some pinto beans, and then like I mashed them up and then refried them, and then I seasoned some ground beef with like cumin and chili powder and you know black pepper, and made like a seasoned like taco meat, and just had beans and meat, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, tomatoes, onions. Made her a burrito. Yeah, she liked that. Uh, JD said freezing meat is fine. Just need to use within 2 years or less. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure like if you vacuum sealed meat and then froze it, uh, but like I said, you know, uh, I've always been able to just like, and that's the same way I pretty much am with like all foods, especially meats and vegetables. Like I buy what I need when I need it. It's not that far to go down and buy it right then. Like to me, that's part of preparing a meal. Like I figure out what I need. I mean, I keep my staples like spices and flour and your staple foods, and then figure out what I need like to add to make something, and then I'll go get that. Uh, Blue is Bulletproof said Brittany needs happiness for sure. Yeah, I hope Brittany's happy. Uh, Properly stored and wrapped. Yeah, I got you, JG. Michael said, I miss chili, some good chili. I could make some good chili. I like. I don't think it would be a problem to make some good chili. JD, I hate overcooked beef, medium rare all the way. Absolutely. Like a lot of people say, oh, I don't like my steak bloody. That's not blood. The red juice, like in a cooked steak, is a protein called myoglobin. Uh, Hi, American. Hey, I cannot pronounce your name, but how's it going? Appreciate you being here. Uh, I have had some good smash burgers here in the Philippines. Bacolod, my go-to burger place here is a good restaurant here called Asturia. Okay. So Asturia is in Bacolod, not Dumaguete. Or are you talking about Dumaguete? I'm from Kazakhstan. Okay. I can't pronounce your name. I'm not familiar with the symbols, but I appreciate you being here. JG, it's just a lot cheaper buying it like this. It saves a lot of trips to the store. I understand. It's just the way I've always done things. Like, you know, to me, like part of cooking something is like figuring out what I need and then like going to get it. And then, I think part of it is like I'm not a like on the ball preparation kind of guy. So like if I was gonna make something with meat and had to take it out to thaw it out, like I don't plan that far ahead. I just like wake up and say, what do I feel like making today? What do I feel like eating? And then I figure it out and then make a mental list of what ingredients I need and I go get it. Um, so like that wouldn't work if I had to thaw out meat. Uh, JD said, right on, brother. Myoglobin. Yep. Dumagetti. Okay. Asturia is here in Dumagetti. I thought it probably was. Smashburger was a place called Charlie's in Bacolod. JG said, love burgers. Yeah, I don't mind a burger every once in a while. It's not one of my favorites, but yeah, I'll eat a good burger. And I have reached my hour and a half. So I've got to the end of the comments. I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna say goodbye coming up. Y'all want to say goodbye? This will be your time. But I appreciate everybody that came and spent this little bit of time with me. Like, time is the most important thing you can give to somebody, and the fact that you guys chose to spend time with me means a lot to me. Sorry I was late, my friend. We go live tomorrow morning. Absolutely, I'll be there. You just let me know when. I'm gonna. I know, like, early. I think I'm supposed to be doing a video call with my family. Like, everybody's there for like a Halloween party or something. I hope you have a great night. Thank you, JG. Ray and Michael live show. Yeah, I'll be there. Everyone take care and love everyone. You took the words right out of my mouth. So you guys, the way I end everything is always the same. Who dat? I love you all.